Hello. Alrighty, so I showed these hearts, these quilted hearts, on my Facebook page, in my Facebook group, and I had quite a few questions as to how did I make them, how did I put them together, how did I get the texture on them, and what am I going to do with them. So I figured first things first, first I'll show them to you so you can see, and then I'm going to make some so you can see exactly how I made them. Okay? Because sometimes that's the easiest way to explain it, is to just show it. I know I'm a visual person, and I know there's lots of other visual people. Alright, so first of all, I just used a piece of paper that I got from the mail. It's just literally scratch paper. So this is stuff that you would normally throw out. We pay our bills online, and this was a billing statement. So I'm just going to cover this, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to just collage my decorative paper scraps. So I've got all these. This is my scrap box, and I'm just going to pull from this scrap box and just stick pieces on here until this is totally covered. Okay? So that's step number one. So let's start. Let's see. And I like to do like smaller pieces. The smaller the better for some reason. Alrighty. So let's start with this one. Why not? And I'm just going to take and just cover the whole thing. And glue stick for me is the easiest way because it's so quick and easy to just fill up the whole entire back. So you just take a piece and just stick it down. Alrighty. Then you just take another piece. And I think I want to do this a little bit smaller, so I need my little cutting board because I do want to do smaller pieces. Let's see, there. That way I can use both pieces, but on different places of this collage. Alrighty. So just stick it on, butt it up against each other. And then I can put this one over on the other side. Yep. So, as a matter of fact, let's do it here. Why not? There. Alright. Alrighty, we've got this piece that can fill in that area. Why not? And even if you overlap, that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. As long as you're covering this entire piece that's overlapping like I did with glue, then you're fine. So that's the biggest thing, is you want to make sure that you are overlapping. All right, let's see. I think I'm going to do this. So fill that in. And again, just go ahead, and what I'm going to do is, you saw that this was going to hang off, and that's okay because I can hang it off and then just trim it and stick it on the other side. So I'm going to stick this on here. Okay, and then I can turn it over and I can trim this piece and go ahead and stick it right on in another place. Since there's already glue on this, why not use that glue, you know? Alrighty, so let's put that over here. Will it fit there? Yep, it should. Put it right there up against the edge, there, and then just glue that right down, okay? So, and that's all I'm doing, is just trying to cover this all up. Look at this pretty piece. That's so pretty. Alrighty. So, and again, and when I'm gluing, then I try to stay off of what I've already glued because I don't want that to get all sticky. Alrighty, let's see. Let's put this piece here. I love making these collage pieces. They're a lot of fun to play with. Alrighty, let's see. I do want to use some of this. This is my background paper that I created. And this was called the Stamp and Twist. Stamp and Twist. That's what this is called. Stamp and Twist. So I'm going to go ahead and use this. Use some of that. Alrighty. Which one? Will that fit? Yes, it will. And actually, that would go that way. Oh, let's put it here. Why not? And just to make sure that I'm out to the edge, then I'm going to go ahead and put it right on the edge. That way I know that that's on there. And what's really cool is if you put it on the silicone mat, then you can actually, it picks right up onto the paper here. So that's cool. All right, so let's trim this down. And we can use this piece in another section. All right, looks like it'll fit right there. Perfect. So let's go ahead and put it there. Nice. Alrighty. And let's see. How about some more? Some silly little turkeys. Those are funny. Let's get those used up on here. Why not? Alright, yep, we can put that on there. I'm trying to line it up with this side and then just let it overlap these pieces, and that's okay. Alrighty, there's a lot of skinny peas. What else is in here? Oops, I saw a couple more skinny pieces. Let's see. Here's a piece. Will that fit on here? Oh, I'm sure it'll fit in there somewhere. Let's put it on. Alright, we can put that right here. Okay, now, let's see, I need a piece that'll go across here. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. And that's going to go this whole length. All right. Do it on the top and the bottom part, and that'll go right on there. And the idea is you really do want the glue on all of this, because the next part, you'll be thankful that you glued it all the way down. If not, then you are not going to be happy, because I'm going to do a couple more things to this. First things first, we got to do this part first. All right. Will that fit on there? Yes, it will. All right, let's go for it. All right, this needs to go down to here. Get all the way up to the edges? Oh, yes, it did. Very good. Alrighty. Does that fit? Not that way. But it should fit over here. Or you know what? Here, I can put it here. That'll work. Ooh, yes. Okay, I'm going to do that. That should fit. Perfect. Nice. Alrighty. So then we can trim this off. Alrighty. And we need another piece that's going to fit in here, but I'm seeing this is not glued all the way down, so let's pick this up. There, now let's find some more. Some green. Nope, that's not really fitting. That'll fit, but then I have this little teeny piece down there. Let's see, how about... Oh, I didn't use any words. And I love the words on them. All right, let's do this. Fill that in with some words. All right, and then I can trim that off. Stick some glue underneath here. There, that's good. All right, and then this other piece looks like it's going to fit right here. Yep, let's do it. And again, it doesn't matter if it overlaps. You don't want it to overlap too many layers thick though. So you just got to be careful of that because we're going to be die cutting this in a bit. All right, let's see. This is pretty. Will that fit there? It'll fit right there. Why not? Let's do this. From here straight across and from here straight down. Just fill that in. All right. That's pretty. Look at how pretty that looks. I love it. All right, let's see. Oh, I need to fill in a little bit more of that little corner then. I'm wondering if I do this first. Let's glue this down. Because I need to fill in this spot. There. And maybe fill in this spot. That would be pretty. Yep, let's do that. There, now I should be able to put that on there. Or maybe that way. All right, that'll totally cover that up, but that's okay. And you know what? Let's see. That needs to go about right here. Yep. All right, good. I think that did it go over there? Yep. All right, so make sure I've got this going over to here. All righty. This little spot right there. All the way down. Perfect. Then I can trim that off. Nice. All right. And I just need one more little piece that'll fit here. Ta-da! That'll be perfect. That's a nice thin piece, so I don't mind that being overdone. Okay, perfect. So now we've got a piece that's totally covered, and that went fairly quick. So now you can see how quickly these can be thrown together. All right, so that's step number one. Okay, so now step number two is, this looks like it still needs to be glued down. Definitely check your gluing here. And I'm going to turn it over and burnish that on real good. Okay, so now I need to pull out my die cuts, which are down underneath here. Are these the shapes? Yes, they are. Alrighty. Got my cookie tins on top of them. There. Look out. There you go. Kitty is curious. All right, so now I need my hearts, which are right here. All right, so pull these out. And, whoops. All right, so the size of these, let's see, I do have a couple big ones. How big, how wide is this? Let me see this. So this one is, that's about 4.5 inches wide. All right, so, and height-wise, it is about 5 inches long. All right, so that's gonna be, I did cut out a couple of that size before, but I think I'm gonna go down a little bit. I think I'm gonna start with this one and this one, and this one, and that one. There, I'm going to use those ones. Alrighty, we'll see how many we can get out. So the first thing we need to do is I want to cut this. And if I do too wide, alright, so if I cut this down the center, then that'll be perfect. So, I'm going to take my X-Acto knife, because my Sizzix, or my Cuttlebug, whatever it's called, my die cut machine, then I can only go 6 inches wide. So this makes it easier for me to fit. Alright, that's better. There. Alright, so now I'm going to bring my die cutting machine over here and we'll use it to cut these hearts out. Alright, so we need to bring this over here. And alrighty. So now I'm going to take and I'm going to lay this down. And I'm going to lay the biggest heart down first. And tape that down. Alrighty. And I wonder if I could fit both of these on. Nope, it's just going to be one at a time anyway, so that's okay. Alright, that's okay. So I can certainly put that on and this down. Alright, so now I'm going to put this on and run these through. And there. That should cut right through them. I like to reuse my tapes. Yes, I do. And there's one. And here's the other one. And I've still got some left, so I'm going to turn it around. Put this larger one down first. Let's see. Let's put this down in the corner this time. And will that fit? No. Will this one fit? Yes. Certainly will. Alrighty, so let's put this one down there. And I think I can fit another small one. I'll grab another one of those. Alrighty. I should be able to fit. Will that one fit? Nope, that's too big. But this next one should fit. Yes, okay. Alrighty. So let's tape this one down. There. Okay, so now I'm going to put that in the middle. Go ahead and cut this. And that back there. And that big one's cut out. And the middle one. And the small one. Are they cut all the way? Just seems on that one little piece right here. Yep. Okay, so that one's done. And this small one, is that all the way through? Nope. Okay, so we need to run that one through again. And that's okay, because we can do that. So I just got to line this up on there. And if you have to run it through again, then you can pretty much feel it if you move it around until it snips in there. There, now it's in there. So now, run that through again. That should be very good. So that one's done. Okay, and I've got a little bit more on this other side. So let's go ahead and see if I can cut out another one. Let's see, the biggest one I can, not that one. I guess that was it. All right, so we'll try this one. There, we'll do it right there. I like to try to get as many up as I can. Back up here, and we're done with this piece until later. And then there's another one that we've got there. All right, so that's one whole side. Now we've got the other whole side to do. Okay, so now we've got this sheet. So I'm going to lay this on top. And I know it's really dark here. I'm sorry because the light's back behind me. Sorry about that. All righty, so let's see. Let's get this on there. All righty. And a small one in that corner. There, why not? There, now let's try cutting this. Nope, that did not cut all the way through. I was wondering about that. I didn't hear it click. There, all right, that was better. There, go back and forth twice. There, all right. Now does that one come right out? Almost. Okay, I can trim that one. All righty. So now, ooh, and we got one all with words. Just about all with words. That's nice. All right, so let's try this one again. So we can do this one. And will this fit down in that corner? I don't know. Will it? Ooh, almost. Nope, not quite. That's okay. We will put this one right here. Why not? Alrighty, let's cut these. Alright, check these. Yep, that one's done. And I'll show you. I'll show them to you when I'm done. A little bit slower, that way you can see them. All right, and again, that one wasn't cut, so I just gotta wiggle that on a little bit and see if we can run that one through again. Cutting on a very old plate. I should have grabbed a different plate, but that's okay. This'll work for now. All right, so now we've got a wee bit left there. So will this fit on here? Yes, it will. Very good. All righty, so let's put that on there. That's there, and let's see, that little one again, will that fit? Nope, I don't think so. All right, well, that's okay. Let's get this big one. I'm going to try to turn it that way. Sometimes if you turn it on the opposite side, then it works better. There, that should be. Oh yes, it came right out. Okay, very good. Now, can I fit any more on here? If I play around with this one, it just might fit. Yes, I can just fit that one. All right. Good. Let's cut that one. Perfect. Alrighty, now is there room for one here? Yes, there is. I think I might get two more out of here, so that's really good. Alright, so this one. Whoops, the paper moved. Alright, hold it still. Don't you move on me. Alright. There. Alright, very good. Got another one. And can I get another one? Let's see right here. It looks like I should be able to get one more. Maybe. I think so. Just barely, but yes. Alrighty. Okay. There. Now we're all done cutting that. Perfect. Alrighty, so let me get this out of the way. Put that back over there. Put this plate over there. Put my dies right away. pieces of tape on the top there. I like to keep the tape right on top of my machine. And so that's done. And this is all I've got left out of these 2 pieces that I made. Pretty nifty, huh? Alrighty, so let's pull that box back up here. And let's put these back in here. There, and these are magnetic, so they hold those. That's really nice. Alrighty, so then I can put this in here, and you can get these art bin storage boxes right on Amazon, which I love them because they hold quite a few. Alrighty, perfect. So now we've got all these. Okay, and this was the only one that I needed to finish trimming. There. Awesome. Alright, so now we've got all these. So we've got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 big ones, 1, 2 medium, and then 2, 4, 6, 7 small. All right, so let me show them to you. And there's that one, and there's this 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 one, and this one, and then we've got all these little small ones. Oops. So there's those 3, and there's that 4. There you go. All right, so, and all they have is, they've just been cut, and then they do have the stitching around the edges. Yeah, there you can see the stitching. So now what I'm going to do is, and what I did with the other ones, is I'm going to grab a folder. Let's see, which folder is this? Oh, that'll be pretty. Why not? All right. This one has little plus signs on it. Let's try it. Alrighty. So I'm just going to put these inside a folder. And I'm just doing however many will fit in there. There, so I guess 3 fit. So then I can run this through the machine. I guess I need to put the machine back here again. Alright, so just put them between. And then, whoops, I think I need a different plate besides that one. Yep, I need a beat. There it is, okay. Alright, so we just run them through. There. And then we take it out and look at the difference. So these have the embossing on it. Isn't that cool? Pretty neat, huh? Oh, you can't see that one. All right. So, and I've got my polka dot folder out already, so let's do the rest with polka dots because I prefer that. I don't know why. They're just, I love my polka dot folder. So we're going to line these up in here. Put as many as I can in there. There. Okay, so you can see them in the folder. Alrighty, put them between these plates and run them through my machine. And voila, those ones are done. Oh yes, that looks much better. I like those. Isn't that pretty? So that one's done, and this one's done, and this one's done, and this one's done. Okay, now we've got a couple more to do. So I think I can fit 2 on there. Yes, I can. Very good. Let's run this through. So now you're seeing how I've put them together. So step 1 was to actually make the collage. And then step 2 was to die cut them out or punch them out. Or if you have a heart shape or a different shape, you can trace around or cut out your own heart and use that for a pattern. And then just trace and cut these out once you're done. Did I get all of them? Nope. 3 more little ones. Alrighty. So step number 1 is to make your collage. Step number 2 is to cut out your whatever shape you want. Either die cut, punch out, or cut with scissors. Okay. I've been known to even tear shapes apart. Why not? Depends on what type of look you want. Alrighty. So there, these are done. Alrighty. So that's the next step. Alright, so then the next step is, let's put this away. Okay, let me put these folders away. Okay, that one goes there. That goes right in front. Okay. Perfect. Alrighty. So that was 30 minutes. So that's step number 1. Okay, step number 1, well, more than that. Step number 1 was to do your collaging. Step number 2 is to cut them out. Step number 3 is run them through a die folder. I mean, not a die folder, I'm sorry, a folder. So, or you can even crimp them. This one here, you know what? I think I'm going to crimp this one just so you can see what it looks like, because some people do have the old crimpers, and I love to crimp stuff. So, I'm going to run this through the crimper. And you can see what it looks like. Look at that. Isn't that cool? I love the crimper. I think that's so fun. There. I think I'm going to run a couple of the smaller flowers through the crimper too. Why not? Because I can. There. Those are so fun. All right. So, and just so you do know, if you have a folder, you can actually buy these folders, and you don't have to have the Cuttlebug machine to use them. All you need is just the folder, and then if you have you put the paper in between, just like I did, and instead of running them through the machine, you can roll a rolling pin on top of it. So, but you want to roll it away from you. So you want the fold on this side with your items inside, and then you want to start rolling from the fold out. You want to roll that way, so that way you're not damaging the folders. But that does work. So if you don't want to purchase the machine, you don't really need it if you're going to be doing just the folders, because you can certainly roll a rolling pin on there. Okay, so, and that's a lot cheaper way to do it than buying all these fancy machinery and stuff. All right, so there you go. That's the beginnings. So, and that is steps, I think, 1 through 3: the collage, the cutting, and the impressions, the folder. So that's 3 steps. Okay, so the next video I do, I will show you what I'm going to make with these. Okay, that'll be my next video. All right, so if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, and until we meet again, happy crafting. Bye bye.